Good morning, dear students. Let's begin our class. Uh, this morning, I have taken your science subject from class 10, first chapter, that is chemical reactions and equations. Okay, so let's begin. Uh, if we heard the words about these chemical reactions and equations, then what we imagine about this, that is about lot of chemicals. Okay, so now if we try to understand about chemical reactions is let's have some examples to understand these chemical reactions. Suppose metal, that means iron. So iron also a chemical elements. And what about oxygen? Oxygen also a chemical elements. Now if we mixed this iron and oxygen, or if we bring together this iron and oxygen, what will happen? Iron will be rust. That means we can see in this activity that two elements are doing chemical reactions between each other. So it means we can see about chemical reactions. Now what about equations? Equations means a symbol, okay, or it is a writing process that is written um, for chemical reactions. That means in these chemical equations it is written for chemical reactions. Okay, so to understand these chemical reactions and equations clearly, there are given so many activities. You can see 1.1 activity, and that is about magnesium ribbon. So why we need to clean magnesium ribbon? Because when we rub it with um, glass paper, that magnesium ribbon loses its flat surface. So in that case, oxygen or air doesn't react with magnesium ribbon. That means it doesn't show any chemical reaction with air. And we can see a lot of activities there are 1.3 also, 1.2 also. Now uh, every chemical reactions it has two parts. Parts of chemical reactions. Parts of chemical reaction. it has two parts. Okay, one is reactant and more one is product. Okay, reactant means the chemical they react each other, it is known as reactants. And what about product? Product is when two chemical elements react each other, it produces a new chemical or new substance or new compounds, it is known as product. Okay, now how to write this reactant and product? Reactant is always written on the left side of the chemical reaction and product is always written on the right side of the chemical reaction. Clear everyone? That is the steps to write the chemical reactions. Now sometime you may get unbalanced chemical equations. Okay, so how to balance the chemical equations, let us see. Just for example, you have got FeO, sorry, Fe plus H2O and product is Fe3O4 plus H2. So how to balance these chemical equations, let us see. Okay, before starting the solution of this chemical balance, first let me explain how we know this is unbalanced equation. Look first on um, this Fe, there is only single atoms, it has only single atoms on the reactant. But what you can see on the product, it has now 3 atoms. That means it doesn't show any equal atoms. So in this way we can see that unbalanced, or we can verify unbalanced equations. Now let us see the solutions about this chemical balance equation. First you have Fe. On the reactant, how many Fe atoms are there? 1. Whatever product side, Fe is 3. After that, next element, that is hydrogen. How many hydrogens are here? 2. Product side, there is hydrogen, that side also 2. What about oxygen? On reactant, oxygen is only single atom, and product side there is 4. That means what you can see from here, the unbalanced equations are Fe and oxygen only. Because hydrogens are of same atom, 2 and 2, there means no need to make balance about that hydrogen, because hydrogen is already balanced. Now we have to make only for Fe and oxygen only. So let's make how to make equal balance. So this side iron on reactant, it has only one atoms, so let's make it three atoms. Okay, how? 1 into 3, then it comes how much? 3. So we can get Fe also 3, and then product side Fe also 3, then it's both side we can get 3 atoms. Okay, what about oxygen? Oxygen one side is 4 and more one side is how much? Only 1. Now always try to put your um, new atoms on less height. Okay, not the bigger side. Where there is less atom, only put on that. Okay, let's see. Here oxygen is only single atom, and that side on product side there is 4 atoms. That means this side is less, so we have to put this side only. That means if we put here 4, after that only we will get the balanced atom. Okay, that means we have to put on the reactant side only, not product side. Okay, now let's see, and please kindly note this raft. Okay, this one is rough only, not a proper solution. Okay, so just make it on draft page. So what you can see, Fe on reactant side we have to add on Fe there is 3, and on oxygen 4. Okay, keep in remember this one. Okay, so actually what is our equation? Fe plus H2O Fe3O4 plus H2. Now solution will be, we got 3 on Fe na, that means 3 Fe. Here it is new, here it is solution. You have to write 3 Fe plus, and more one things on oxygen you have to add 4 na, but you cannot put here, you cannot put there na. So if you put there, then there one will be wrong process. What you have to do, you have to write on the left side of your elements. That means 4H2O. Okay, then what do we got here? 4 atoms of oxygen, and that's product side also 4 atoms of oxygen and 3 atoms of iron. Now there is more one problem, I think everyone can see on the screen, that is hydrogen. Now hydrogen became unbalanced equation. How? Look, this direct hand side, now hydrogen becomes 8 atoms, and on product side there is only 2 atoms. That means what we have to do, we have to add more 6 atoms on hydrogen on product side. How? Let's see. Just write it, 4 on H2. Okay, now it is a balanced equation. Look, 3 iron Fe on reactant. Now on product you can see 3 Fe. Clear? Let's see again now. Hydrogen, for hydrogen elements, that is 4 2s are 8. You can get 4 2s are 8 hydrogen atoms, and that side also 4 2s are 8 hydrogen atoms. And don't misunderstand about this 4 and 2. Okay, this 4 is not only for hydrogen, this 4 includes oxygen also. That means this 4 is for oxygen also. Okay, so in this reactant, in this compound, what we can get? 4 oxygen. Then on product side, that side also oxygen is 4. So it shows our chemical equation is balanced. Okay, dear students, I hope everyone understand this chemical balance equation. Goodbye, thank you all.